I won the fight. He just late in the fight, and there's 12 rounds in the fight. The whole point is I gotta win more rounds than him. And if you want more rounds than he wants.
And if you listen to the fight, Sugar Ray Leonard and all them commentators, they were all just talking about Peterson. If Danny hit him with something, they wouldn't say nothing. Soon as Peter, did you see Peterson's drive? Oh my God, you see the ridiculous footwork he got? Come on, man, people listen to that. Listen, Danny beat Peterson easy. At the end of the day, Peterson never sat down. Okay, I'm not saying what the fuck he was on. I know he was on goddamn Red Bulls. Okay? He looked like he was on some shit. Okay? You can't accuse people of nothing because you can't call people junkies or whatever you want to call them. He was on some other. We did anti-doping, yes we did. But we also get the tests at the end of the result. We always get both tests of both fighters. We never got Peterson's back. I'm not exposing nobody, I'm just saying. He still beat a motherfucker, whatever the fuck he was on. He was on Red Bull or not, we still beat him. Okay? At the end of the damn fight, in the back of the arena, he was smashing his gloves together in his locker room talking about, I go 20 more rounds. So that's what tells you what kind of killer he is. Because they were just, oh, did you see people? He ain't exposed Danny on nothing. Scratches don't make fights. Blood don't make fights. Scratches, he's light-skinned. He light-skinned. You know what I mean? If he get a little nick, he gonna see the red mark. You don't judge about a fight like that. But I seen the fight, I see clearly Danny won, clearly. And then they put words in his mouth and said that he went to Peterson and told Peterson, oh, you won the fight. You know what I mean? The commentators did that. You know what I mean? Favoritism. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard is from Washington. I remember the last time I know of. He was from Washington, D.C. He didn't win the fight. It's like Hereida too, whatever his name is. Well, the other guy in Puerto Rico, he never won the fight. He running with that. Golden Boy running with that. And he beat Danny. No, you ain't beat Danny. You lost. Last time I remember, he got L. We got W's. So it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you still got to fight. Running around the ring don't win fights. If Manaji wants to run around and he think he don't win around running around, then he in a different page. Because we coming to smash him. We coming to hit him. We ain't coming to run around the ring and look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like Peterson, when he was dancing in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He looked more like a dancer, dancing on there than a fighter. We went there to fight. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to stand. He wanted what the game plan was, to come late round and smash Danny. That was the game plan. That shit didn't work. It was too late after that. Their game plan, yes, they did have a good game plan, but they didn't execute it. They waited too late. It was like Oscar de la Hoya when he fought Tito Trinidad. Same exact way. He thought he had 7 in the bucket, and he had none in the bucket. And then next thing you know, and then you. It doesn't work like that. You gotta land, you gotta destroy, you gotta beat the champ. You gotta beat the champ. You gotta beat him up. Or not the champ no more, but the 140 ex-champ.
Well, Angel,
okay.
While we're on that subject, do you have a comment about Paulie using strength and conditioning coach Angel Memo Hereida?
Another thing, I can't call people nothing because that's against the law to call people names, and you can't accuse people unless you did it with them, unless you got videos. Whatever, he could train with Tarzan, what I care. He could train with Tarzan.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. I'm worried about Danny Garcia. He's coming up to welterweight, Paulie in the way right now. We're going to execute Paulie first. Yeah. After we execute Paulie, we're going to execute anybody else at 140 that wants to get in the ring with Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
You know, Danny, the one that knows how to win, the way they put it. Danny knows how to win.
No, he knows
they don't say, and the champ that knows how to kill you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you win, long as you win. Because I see a lot of worse guys on TV. Okay, I see a lot of worse guys that you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
A bunch of them out there, they got these guys like killers. Ain't fighting nobody. You gotta look at Danny's resume, who he fought when he was 5-0, when he was 6-0, the fights I got him. I didn't pay for Danny.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody get a little step up when you first start. Yes, that happens. But at the middle of his career, it was no more step up. Yes. He was 5-0. Yes. So he got himself here. We never had help for no promotion. We never had help for no manager. But we wasn't with Al Heyman at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was with Shelly Finkel's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it easy. We didn't have no help with Golden Boy at the time because they had Mexican promotion.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong about being Mexican. I wish Danny was Mexican. He would be just like Canelo, a superstar. You know what I'm saying? He won't beat Danny to know how to win. He will beat Danny the superstar.
What did you think about what De La Hoya said?
De La Hoya can have some fish scale, like I said on my Twitter, on my Instagram. I got fish scale. Give me on a low dip. Give me on a low.
All right, thanks. Thanks a lot for the interview, man. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Okay. Yeah. Into the arena, the Don Juan Banks. It's an honor and pleasure to be standing next to the coach of the WBA, still reigning WBA junior lightweight champion of the world, Danny Garcia. Angel, we just spoke to you just minutes ago with the media press conference, and you were very animated because of, you know, people were asking, because in my opinion, I'm a fan, and I love Danny, and you know that. I've been here before. People were trying to make it out as, you know, Danny lost the fight with Peterson, and they were talking
about that about all the fights that he had. They always got a problem with him, but it's okay. I mean, it's like I said, you know, I said to her earlier, to somebody who was interviewing me, is that we working in God's time, man. The vision ain't clear yet. People still got blurry vision.
Yes.
So when their eyes open, Danny gonna be all the way up top. He halfway there. He'll be all the way up top. He'll be a superstar. I mean, he's a star now, but not where I want to see him at. Well, my vision when he was a child, where I seen him at.
The Lamont Peterson fight. People want to continuously talk about this. It was a tough fight.
It was a fight. I mean, you got to understand what Peterson ran around. You got to understand, he ran around, but he never landed nothing. He tried to come back strong in the late rounds. I mean, you got a guy that weighed in 25 pounds more. You got a guy that wasn't sitting down in the rounds. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. I ain't never seen no shit like that. You got a guy hitting in the back after the fight was over, hitting his gloves, saying I could go 25 more rounds, running back and forth. That shit don't seem normal to me unless you Superman. And Danny still won. And he still won.
Angel, yes, people, it was a lot of, you know, talk on the internet around social media. A lot of people, what I saw was they were casual boxing fans, and they just looked at Danny.
The announcer's saying.
Yes.
You got the commentators talking. They saying that's
tell
like
us
me and you
about
fighting. If me and you fighting, and I'm a favoritism you. I'm gonna be like, listen, you seen the guy with the red with the black shirt? Oh my God, did you see his jab? Oh my God, did you see his footwork? And then I hit you with 5 shots, nothing said about me. All of a sudden you pity pat me. Oh my God, did you see that tremendous jab? Oh my God, he's looking beautiful in there. But there's nothing there. It's just people don't know. They don't know boxing, so they listen. Whatever they listen, half of them guys do that. So what happens, they listen to that crap, half of that shit is crap. So when they listen to that, they believe that because they don't know. But if you as a boxing fan, you're gonna look what he's talking about, and you're like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, I understand
so half
fully.
of the stuff they were saying, you'd be like, what? So that's what made it so ugly because, and another thing is, you can't go by scratches. Remember, Danny's light-skinned.
Yes.
So he's real light-skinned, so scratches and all that, people go by that. They don't know nothing about boxing, they go by blood. They don't make fights. It's about landing. Peterson ran for the first half of the fight. Danny dominated him with a right hand to the body. That's what won rounds. That's how easy he made it.
Yes, Angel.
And that was an easy fight. And then if he would have stood in front of Danny early, Danny would have knocked him out.
Wow.
Then they came back strong at the late rounds, try to make it seem like they were, no, it's too late now. And then they forgot that Danny got a chin. They forgot about that one too.
Wow, you know,
They forgot about that. For real, they did. They really forgot that Danny don't got a glass chin. He got his chin. That's what makes him that's what makes him a better fighter besides being a good fighter. Yeah. That's what makes him a great fighter, his chin.
He did take some big punches. You know, I have respect for Lamont Peterson too. I love him too.
Yeah, I respect him, but listen, I respect Danny more. He took the shots.
Let's talk about this. You went in depth during the media tour, and you basically said Peterson looked big in that fight. You're not saying anything, but can you elaborate on that?
Well, the thing is this. We did anti-doping with Asada. We do anti-doping with Asada. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is, so I heard he's some kind of problem with his back. He has an injury. I don't know. They don't tell us because that's confidential. So I heard through other sources in the boxing world, big sources, that he takes medication for his back. So I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing because you can't accuse people. It's got to be medical reason. But you can't go on people's record unless they approve it. But the thing is this. The way you looked that night, I don't know if you abused your medication, but it is true. I don't know if you abused it, but you sure looked like you was on Red Bulls that night.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It had to be Red Bulls. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Excuse, can I curse in here?
Yes, yes,
Listen,
of course.
listen. How the fuck you looking like fucking Superman? You know what I'm saying? So if Danny beat you on Red Bulls, what makes you think he can't beat you without the Red Bulls?
Wow. Then that leads me into his opponent on August 1st,
Yeah,
Paulie Malignaggi.
yeah.
He is teamed up with the controversial Angel Memo Heredia.
Exactly.
After saying what you said,
Yeah.
you does that worry you, or
Well,
the testing?
well, the
what
thing
are you
is
going to
this,
do
the
to
thing is
really
this.
make? Because he's getting
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, but the thing is that he can get big all he want. What will he get this? This is what you got to build. You got to build this one right here. They don't turn into glass. You got to build this because if you get stronger, that means you're going to get angrier. I'm not saying nothing. What I don't know what, but he could be on whatever he want to be on. Listen, but the thing is, wait, that's going to make you come because it's going to make you angry, and that's when you're going to get. Danny going to smash you.
Wow. So you're telling me right now,
You
on,
bring
live
whatever you wanna bring.
on
That
the
shit
world,
don't scare me. That shit don't scare me. You know why? That shit don't. You know what fear? You know what I fear? I fear God. That's it.
I respect that.
I don't fear no other man.
Yes.
And I told Danny that since a young kid. Don't fear no man like you. A man that carry 2 balls and a penis, he got his weak spot. Every man in this world has a weak spot. You know where's it at?
Where?
Right there where I just told you. You know what you do to it?
What?
You kick the hell out of it. He go right down.
Last question, because I know you got to train a champ.
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya made
Get
controversial
your armor
comments.
for me. Don't armor.
Oscar De La Hoya made controversial comments.
Yeah, well, Oscar could talk all he want to talk. Man, Oscar never knew none of his fighters.
Thank
I
you
mean,
very
Oscar,
much.
listen, he ain't know none of his fighters, man.
Thank you
Why
so
he mad at Danny, man? We ain't do nothing to him. We respected. We stood with his promotion for a minute. We was doing it for 5 years. I ain't never seen no contract in front of us for re-signing. Don't get mad at us if you ain't put. What you thought Danny was gonna be? Just Danny know how to win, like everybody says. Danny know how to win. You know what I mean? Hey, you should appreciate when you have. Listen, don't judge a book by its cover. You know, don't wait till it's gone and then you'll regret it. You should have put a contract in front of us. Don't get mad at us. Get mad at the big cats. We the little cats.
Thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.